Yeah, for the cost to breed a mare and to get all that done, depending on where you're at, obviously there's the stud fee, and those can run anywhere from $500 to $5,000. And that includes, most stud fees include what's called a shoot fee or a booking fee, and that's usually anywhere from $500 to $1,000. That's non-refundable, and that all that it does is covers the cost of collecting the stallion for that breeding season, or covers the cost of actually booking to that stallion. And then the balance of the stud fee usually goes to a stallion owner or whatever. And I don't know if you need to know that or not, but so if you've got that cost to begin with, and then depending on if you keep your mare at home and you have a vet come out to check her, you know, palpation costs for each vet is different. They run anywhere from usually $12 to $18 every time they come out. Like on a big breeding farm, they'll usually have a call charge every time a vet comes out. Breeding farms are a little bit different because they're doing so many mares at one time. They kind of do a one-time call charge. So sometimes in the long run, it's easier to have your mare at a breeding farm because it'll be cheaper in the long run if you have to have a vet out a lot, or if you live somewhere where a vet has to come out all the time and it's a long ways and they charge you for it. So you have your vet costs there. And then shipping costs, if you do have your mare at home and you're shipping that semen, let's say we're in Texas, somebody in California needs semen, so there's the cost of shipping. We charge $250 per shipment, which covers everything as far as if it goes FedEx or if it goes by airline, the cost of the actual box, shipping box. And so that part works pretty good for most people. And we try and send 2 doses with a shipment if possible, so that hopefully they don't have to have another shipment of it. If we do get a mare in here, board, we usually charge $14 a day for pasture and $17 a day for a stall. And just depends how long that mare needs to be here, depending on what we're doing with it or where it is in its cycle. Sometimes they come in, they're in heat, we breed them, they're good to go. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. We do foal out other people's mares here too, and we usually charge about $300 for that, just to foal them out. And then there's always the board and stuff after that. So, and any other medications that the vet might charge for. So to get one on the ground, by the time you do 11 months gestation and all your vaccinations, and you're looking anywhere from $5,000. You know, it, again, depends on what you have available to you, but if a stud fee is, let's say, is $3,000 for the stud fee, by the time you get that mare and foal with your vet costs, that's probably another $1,000, $2,000, and then any other vet costs after that. You're looking at anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 on average to get that baby out, and then go from there, because that's probably the cheapest part there. But every place is different, but that's probably what I would guess it would run, yeah. We do a lot of embryo transfers on our show mares here, so it's still you'll still pay a stallion fee, you'll still pay any boarding fees and vet fees, but normally what we do with the transfers is we'll breed the mare 8 days after she ovulates. The vet comes out, he flushes that embryo, and hopefully we get that embryo out and we're able to put it into a recipient mare. And so our vet charges $500 for the flush, and if it works, then we send that up to the recipient farm. They put it in the recipient mare, and hopefully 30 days later everything's working and good to go. And so usually our recips to rent for the time that we need them is $2,500. So it's about $3,000 just to get one embryo if everything goes right. Now, if you don't get one on the first time you flush, you got to breed them again, flush them again, hope you get one. So it can obviously start adding up, but you just hope you can get that first one And then there's always the mare care on that recipient mare. That's another mouth to feed, but for our show mares, you know, we can't give them time off to have a baby, so this is a good way for them to have a baby without having to lose time showing. So.